live. We are live. We are live, and Dak just got intercepted again. Bless
That's
him,
why I was
Lord.
laughing. Sorry, peoples.
Listen, this has been a day. This is week 8 recap. This has been a day. This is Sports Chat with Nat. I'm Nat. That's Master T.
Hey, y'all.
Woo-hoo. Listen, we are going to try to do a 15-minute live recap. We got the game going on. We're going to be diligent about trying to do this 15-minute recap. But if we holler in the middle, it's because something like that just happened. So
And
here we
y'all
go.
watching the game with us, y'all might know exactly.
That's
what we
right.
Our
So
favorite
here we
question.
go. Now, where do we start?
We
Where
get started with Thursday Night Football with the Rams and the Vikings.
Well, your boys was back. All your injured folks was back. Cooper Kupp and
Nakua.
Nakua. Look, she keeps my pronunciations correct. Nakua
was there.
They were back. And look, I wrote Kupp, Nakua back, and so are the Rams.
They were. That's literally. But guess
literally.
What? It started. That's how they started last year. They literally was on a thing, and then all of a sudden they had like an 8-game winning streaks, and then they hit the playoffs. So yeah, and then
30-20 was the final score, and neither one of us saw that coming. We both predicted the Vikings would win. We both thought they would score 34 points. That did not happen.
Also, at the same time, I didn't know neither one of them was coming back. But
we did not. We did not.
I mean, I still would have chose the Vikings to win, but
I would have too.
I will say that nice little there was. Let's talk about that. No call that they didn't do. That probably, yeah. The face mask at the end.
Yes.
That sealed the fate of the Vikings, which really shouldn't have sealed the fate. It really should have made it where it was a first down, and they probably would have still lost, but probably not by 10. But instead, you gave them a safety. So I'm not a fan of that. Sorry, I'm watching Brock run. Ooh.
Yes. Okay, but yeah, but final score was 30-20. Now, we did not put the Eagles and the Bengals as a game of the week. We did not. And at halftime, it was 10-10, and it looked like it was going to be an interesting game. Then all of a sudden, the bottom fell out for the Bengals, and the Eagles just really took off flying 37-17.
Now, one of the games of the week that we didn't suspect and we should have chose the Browns and the
Ravens. Yes. And we almost picked that because it was an AFC North game.
And
you said every week.
Every week. Said it. What is my statement? I say this every week. What is it?
The in-conference games are the toughest. They're
always the most interesting. Come on now, the Browns was 1-5 going against.
And and look, we thought the Ravens was going to score 40 points, and the score was 29-24, and they barely got them 24. They barely got those 24 points. Lamar, look, the people were joking, said Lamar's hair won't braid it, so that was the problem. Listen. I watched some of the game, and I flipped back and forth because I was watching them. I was watching the Falcons, and I was watching the Eagles and the Bengals. So I was watching 3 games at one time. So I missed a few things with the Browns and the Ravens, but Jameis Winston looked decent. And Paul Deshaun, Jameis was very mature, talking about his little how they was booing him and everything, but he did look decent. He said the guy asked him, was they gonna celebrate? He said, we ain't got nothing to celebrate. We just gotta keep going.
Flag, sorry.
Oh, we forgot. It's National Tight End Day. It's National Tight End Day.
Yeah, I was gonna talk about that in a second. You know, since
Okay,
Kelsey got his first touchdown this season with it being there. But hey, we'll go to that in a second.
Okay, but yeah, so the Ravens.
Oh, they made it to no foul.
Oh wow!
Touchdown.
So it went back and forth, but the Browns held on. The Browns held on 29-24.
And Lamar tried to do a Hail Mary.
Yeah, he tried. It didn't work.
No, but it happened in the Bears-Commanders game, which is going to
yes, it did. We almost there. Titans and the Lions. Listen.
Boy, we knew that was going to be a blowout, but I didn't realize it was going to be 52-14.
I said 40, you said 37, 52-14. Now, Mason, you know, I got a little soft spot for Mason Rudolph. He was 13-24 for 220 yards, 1 interception, 1 touchdown. No, 2 interceptions. That was halftime. I'm sorry. That was halftime. He ended up looking a hot mess with 2 interceptions, and they did not score any more points. They did not, and Detroit did not score in the fourth quarter, and they played 3 quarterbacks.
Wow, for real?
Yeah.
They took. When did they? I didn't know that part.
Yeah, and Jared Goff, he only did. Let me tell you, he did 12 of 15, and his passer rating was 129.
So at what point did they pull him out? Did they pull him out?
I don't know, but it must have been in the end of the third quarter, because Hooker and Montgomery, that was a running back. Hooker threw 3 passes and hit 2 of them. Yeah, they did not even score in the fourth quarter, and they already had 52.
They didn't need to score in the fourth quarter.
They did not.
That part about it is the Titans still didn't score. And
what else was interesting? The Titans had 23 first downs. They only had 17, the Lions. The Titans had 416 total yards. Lions only 225. I mean,
on paper, the Titans.
On paper, it looks very deceiving. But 52-14 was the final score.
I think it was a lot of defense and stuff too, because I mean there was a kickoff return too. It was like a 90-yard one. So
yes, I saw that. Now, another game that we did not pick as the game of the week: Cardinals Dolphins.
Yes, that was, and they won by a field goal. That was an interesting game.
One field, yes, and Tua is back. And Tua was determined to prove everybody wrong and that he was going to have a good game. And
what did he do? Did he?
He did.
Oh.
He did. He was 19 of 25, 162. I got to remember if that was halftime or hold on. But yeah, he did all right. But I'm glad he did. Don't get me wrong. I'm just a little skeptical about his health. I'm a little concerned. However, he ended up being 28 of 38, 234, 1 touchdown. That's not bad. They had 150 yards rushing. A good showing. I mean, the Cardinals, Kyler Murray was 26 of 36 for 307 yards.
And he was a connection. He did 2 connections with what's his name? Marvin Harrison Jr. And they said that they was like, wow, this is they're trying to get their syncing together, because when they point, they
and that last second field goal, I'm telling you, it was beautiful. I mean, these last second field goals are exciting. I'm telling you. So final score was 28-27. 28. Moving right along, the Jets and the Patriots. Oh my gosh. Listen.
Well, once again, I said it, and I thought about it afterwards. I said, well, once again,
what you say?
What was it? It was another division game rivalry. So,
and it wasn't a beautiful day in the neighborhood. It was not a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Now, although Aaron was not bad, Aaron wasn't bad. It just didn't go over well with the whole team effort.
They said if Adam, there were parts where with Lazard, if he was actually not hurt because he was out with a chest injury, if he wasn't, that's Aaron's like go-to person. Some like he knows almost like how Devontae is with him. Him and Aaron, like Aaron have this little sync that he was like, oh, if the commentators were like, if he was there, some of this stuff would have actually kind of gone through because that's like his third down person. Like he knows he could go to him. But I mean, the Patriots were like, whatever. This is not your neighborhood, Mr. Rodgers.
Now he was 17 of 28, 233 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. Not bad. They had 112 yards rushing. Not bad. I mean, the Patriots started. Okay, they started Drake May. He got hurt, so Jacoby had to go in 15 to 24, 132. Not bad, no touchdowns, no interceptions. But the final score was 25-22, and the Jets have still not won a game since they fired Robert Saleh, demoted Nathaniel Hackett. So now who is Aaron going to blame it on?
I want to say that is karma. Because I don't think they did that the right way. And it's not for Nathaniel. I feel that way for, what's his name? I forgot his name already.
Saleh, the coach?
Yeah, Saleh. I think it's karma coming back for Saleh. Because I really don't think they should have fired him. Because they wasn't even having a losing record at that point in time. So I think they just, and that's their karma on them. I think they were, and Devontae too. Like, sorry.
And Devontae, he gave this great big moving speech, and Aaron said it was the best speech ever in 20 years. And okay, all right. And they still lost.
Exactly.
Moving on, one of the games of the week, the Falcons and the Buccaneers.
And guess what?
Final score. What was that final score, Master T?
Final score 31-26. And guess what that means, you guys, my Falcons fans, rise up, because guess what? We are 4-0 in the division.
4-0 in the division, yes.
Sweep. Let's get that nice little thing. We sweeped the nice little Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So
listen, now Mace,
Baker.
He looked good. Everybody looked good. The whole game was just amazing. It was good.
Shout out to Jesse Bates getting a fumble, being the first Falcons in history of getting a fumble recovery and an interception in the game. That's my dog, number 3.
Now, Kirk Cousins had 4 touchdowns, 276 yards, and I mean, just Falcons didn't even score in the fourth quarter. It was one thing I wanted to say. Was something else I wanted to say.
Koo messed up our. We would have scored, but
oh my gosh, yes.
It up. But it's okay because defense came and they did their job.
But now Kurt was 23 of 29 for 276 yards, 4 touchdowns, no interceptions, for a passer rating of 145. Now Baker Mayfield leads our quarterbacks with passing touchdowns. He had 18 coming into the game, and he added 3 more.
Wow. Yeah.
Yes.
But they said in the first 4, he's made more interceptions these last couple of games than he has in his first couple of games. I think the first one was like less than 5, and now he's had like 7, 2 of them.
Yes.
Today,
so yeah, but final score 31-26. Kyle Pitts, didn't he have 2 touchdowns?
Kyle Pitts representing on Tight End Day.
Tight End Day
over there being seen.
Yes.
I don't know what it is about National Tight Ends Day because we don't be seeing him that much, and then all of a sudden he popped up. It's a lot of tight ends that did that, like Travis Kelce. They all pop up on Tight Ends Day.
Yeah. So all right, now we got a minute left, but we're gonna move it along. Now, game of the week, Colts at the Texans. We knew it was going to be tight. And once again, field goal separated. 23-20 was the final score. Oh, my gosh. That game, now listen. Pope, listen. Flacco is being disrespected. Now, I know they went and drafted that boy, Richardson, and he might can run and he might can do a lot of things. But one thing he cannot do is throw an accurate pass. He cannot.
Now think about it. There was a lot of Hail Mary in game like things that people were trying to do. That one, the Colts, the Ravens game.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow, we had a couple of in the with Hail Mary attempts.
He was 10 of 32 for 175 yards. I mean, one interception, one touchdown. He was sacked 5 times. That's an offensive line problem, or he just holding on to the ball because he don't know what to do with it. So, but that and CJ Stroud, 25 of 37, 285. Okay, so. And they had 96 yards rushing. Okay, not too bad. But the final score was 23-20. Moving right along. Saints at the Chargers. I didn't even get that final score.
I got you. Final score
26-8. Okay,
and they got them 8s from a 2-point not a 2-point conversion, a safety to start the game off, and then obviously field goals. So,
well, we knew that the Chargers would win that one, and that final score was what again? Let me write that.
26-8.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I know they struggle busting.
Yeah. Now the Bills and the Seahawks. We put that as a game of the week.
And the Bills ran through the Seahawks.
They ran through them 31-10. 31-10. I mean, they look good. That Poe Gino, he was struggling. The whole team was struggling. The 31-10 is a blowout. And that was their, I forgot how many games beaten by 20-plus points. Josh had 2 touchdowns. They cruised right on by them. He was 24-34, 283, and Poe Gino, he was 21-29.
Oops, I didn't realize I started playing one of the games.
Yeah. You didn't realize what?
Oh, on my phone, I had accidentally started playing one of the games, so I was like, oops, one of the games.
Oh, wow.
They just showed one of the receivers. I forgot what it was.
Now, moving right along, right quickly, the Panthers at the Broncos, 14-28.
And Bryce was playing.
Huh?
Bryce played.
Yeah, because what's the name hurt his hand in the accident.
Car accident. Yeah.
With his whole family.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah,
then the next game of the week that I thought would have been the game of the week because it's a division rivalry game, but
the Chiefs and the Raiders.
Yeah.
And it ended up looking like a really good game, 27-20. Those Chiefs held on.
And like I said, Travis Kelce decided to get his first. We decided after how many weeks? 8.
8 to get a touchdown.
Walk in and get his first touchdown of the season.
And he did it. Now listen, we trying to get to this other game of the week. The rookie battle, Caleb versus Jaden Daniels.
Listen. It did not disappoint whatsoever. It was a straight defensive game because for Chicago to hold, literally they were holding the Commanders to field goals the whole time.
Yes.
Literally. That the last points literally came from that Hail Mary. But Chicago, they didn't get there. They got 2 touchdowns. So,
and the final score was 18-15. But the play of the week
that
might be the play of the season.
Right. I was
it might be the play of the season. 2 seconds and he ran around for 13 seconds.
First off, I was like, how y'all giving him this much time? But then on top of that, they said, so that's why it took me so long to come on. I was watching what they were saying on halftime, and they were like, yo, everybody's been talking about this. One of the players, Chicago Bears, was sitting there talking to the fans instead of like watching the play go on. So they were like, that could have been a problem. Like, there's all these big misstep things that happen that, you know. And
the coach say they practice that. The coach say they practice it all the time. Where somebody hit it, somebody do this, somebody box out. But they did not box out homeboy in the back, and he caught that ball.
But even he looked shocked when he did it because he caught it and he was like, oh, and then he just dropped the ball down. Everybody, oh my gosh.
It was so, the stadium went crazy. We just knew the game was over. I was flipping back and forth. I was watching 3 games, so I missed the actual Hail Mary.
It was amazing watching it in real time. I was like, because all of a sudden I'm like, okay,
in real time,
and then all of a sudden you're like, oh my God, did that really just happen? Great.
Yes. So that was a game of the week. Final score 18-15. Jaden Daniels is still just having his way this season so far, just looking amazing.
60 yards.
Yeah. And the other game of the week, the last game of the week that we had was the Cowboys at the 49ers. We both picked the 49ers to win.
And they probably about to, because currently right now, we're about to get a touchdown. Almost.
It is 20-10, and the San Francisco 49ers are leading. Listen.
And the red zone right now.
Dak and CD have not looked impressive since they got their money. Now, I don't know how that happened. I don't. But they look like pure tea garbage since they got their money. I'm confused as to how they look this bad this quickly since they got their money. Now, is it because
Dak got his money, and then he said, you know what? I may not go get y'all a ring, but I'm gonna get my girl a ring. So I'm gonna use this money. I'm gonna buy her a ring.
Buy her a ring. Now, is that the case, or is it they really miss Kellen Moore more than they want to admit?
They probably do. It's all of it. It's probably
Dan Quinn.
It's probably a combination of everything that's going on with them. So I don't know. I did think, now I'm not gonna lie, first half, because the 49ers were they were struggle busting a little bit. I did think for about a good minute or so, I was like, wow, the Cowboys probably gonna end up winning this game. They over here doing their job. And then third quarter had, San Fran came out of third quarter, and then I'm like, never mind.
Yeah. So listen, we have done our recap as far as we can go. Tomorrow night, the Steelers play the Giants. Listen, trap game. Long as we ready, I'm good.
He said trap game.
Listen, there's
the Ravens had a trap game with them, so against the Browns. Lamar was not happy throwing his head off, but that's hilarious. I'm gonna have to start to keep track of that now and be like, when his hair is out, does he lose?
Listen, it was an interesting day, and so I can't wait to see what happens tomorrow night. We wearing our glow-in-the-dark outfits tomorrow night. Long as Russell is ready.
What glow-in-the-dark outfit? What is that?
Some kind of, I forgot what they call them, but it kind of looked like a glow-in-the-dark outfit, our uniform. And the Steelers have a bye next week. So anyway, that's the recap, ladies and gentlemen. Replay watchers, we thank you. We thank you Replay watchers, we thank you. Thank you so much for watching. We appreciate you. This is the recap minus the end of this game.
Which we already know that the 49ers are going to do it because as we're speaking, I'm pretty sure that the Niners are about to score.
Yes.
3rd and goal at like the 30. And you know what? As we just said it, I think it just happened.
Touchdown. Yeah.
So there we go.
Wow. Okay. So we are done with the recap. We will do our predictions and we will see you soon. We'll see you for the live. Don't forget, follow us so you won't miss the lives, the pop-ups, and all of that good juicy stuff. Bye, y'all.
Bye. Oh, Brock Purdy was the one who got that.
Oh, really?